Looking at active weather into the southeastern part of the United States. Here in the deserts, we're warming temperatures up. More details coming up.
Imagine you just finished buying a house, signed all of the paperwork, everything seems great. Then you find out you don't own the house and you can't get your money back. Well, it happened to a Valley couple, and ABC 15 investigator Lori Jane Gliha shows you the mix-up and how to prevent it from happening to you.
It's a 3-bedroom, 1-bath.
Rick Avila and his wife were looking for a good investment. Rick says his realtor brought him here in 2009 to this foreclosed home in Avondale.
I got excited and I saw that it had potential, so I decided to buy it as an investment property to rent it out.
Rick signed the papers and purchased the house using some of his life savings.
This rental income was supposed to have been part of our retirement income. And as you can see, it's just sitting.
The rental house is vacant.
This property has been sitting for 17 months, and I have not been able to rent it or do anything with it.
Rick says when he called the county assessor's office to register the house as a rental property,
they basically told me that I did not own this property. I own the property 2 houses up the street. I just couldn't believe it.
This is the house Rick thought he purchased, this 2-story house. This is the house the county says he actually owns, a 1-story house down the street. So who owns the 2-story house? Well, the people who thought they owned the 1-story house. Somehow the 2 properties' legal descriptions, otherwise known as parcel or lot numbers, got switched. Rick thought he bought lot 12, but the paperwork he signed actually shows he bought lot 14.
I was very angry. Very upset.
So how does this happen? Well, the answer is not so simple.
Sometimes government can't solve everybody's problem.
Paul Peterson is with the Maricopa County Assessor's Office.
As far as Mr. Avila's issues with what happened during the purchase and who owns the property, we don't have any authority to change any of those things.
While the assessor compiles property value and ownership information,
and that really is a legal matter that he's going to have to take up either with his own attorneys or with the parties that were involved in the transaction.
Peterson says consumers can learn from Rick's situation.
Any real estate transaction is probably somewhat complicated.
He says buyers need to look beyond the property's address.
The address is nice, but it's not really relevant.
Instead, confirm the accuracy of the property's legal description, including the parcel and lot number.
Look at the legal description on the property that they're buying on those documents, match it up with the county assessor's office or the county recorder's office.
And while a real estate attorney isn't required in Arizona,
it's never a bad idea to consult an attorney who specializes in real estate practice to look over any kind of real estate documents you're going to sign. And then you're not going to be looking at who you can blame later on.
Rick has filed a number of complaints with different government agencies.
It's ridiculous. There's no reason for this.
We contacted the other family, and they tell us they want the problem